Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The Kings win 110-109 at the expense of Tyrese Haliburton and Buddy Hield. No De'Aaron Fox, no Domantas Sabonis. And the Kings still find a way to win the game. Oh man, you gotta love it. Welcome back to the Basketball Zone YouTube channel. I'm your host, Leo Biaz. Okay, look. Some Kings fans are upset that Buddy turned it over in crunch time and essentially gave the Kings a shot to win the game. Okay? Because they're on tank mode. It's tank season. I get it. But it's so funny. Tyrese misses 3 shots in a row in crunch time. Buddy turns it over. He was playing well for the game. He had 25 points, 5 of 8 from beyond the arc, 7 assists. And it's always that last play, right, that Kings fans remember. And that's what really didn't help his career the last 2 years in Sacramento. Because that last play is what most fans remember, unfortunately. But he had a hell of a game. He was the best player on the Pacers, without question. It wasn't Tyrese. It was Buddy Hield. Bam, bam, bam. He was balling. But it wasn't enough. He gave the Kings another shot. Davion Jones with the game winner, game layup off of Trey Lyles' miss. Man. Wow. And again, the tank team don't like it because now the Kings are 26-48 and the Pacers are 25-48. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because Davion Mitchell dropped 25 on Tyrese. And as I've been saying, Tyrese is not a good defender. He got exposed today by the backup point guard of the Sacramento Kings. And that's just the truth. And I was telling my guy from the Bahamas in the comment section earlier, I said Fox would have dropped 50 on this team. Like, Fox would have legit dropped 50 on this team. Okay, so we got Vince. Let me see. Hey, Ewan, what's up, bro?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Hanging out, cleaning the Harley. I didn't want to leave you hanging. You know what I mean? Oh, is it better if I go like this?
No, you're fine.
Okay, cool. If it doesn't matter, I'm gonna do that. One of the ways is maybe they look cool. But yeah, thought I'd come in, call on in, talk about the game. I just watched that entire game. Kings fought the entire time. That was a lot of fun. What's the early Twitter poll? How much do they hate?
Oh man, I just think it's funny, man. I just think it's funny. Tyrese got destroyed off the dribble tonight. I mean, it was sad because the Kings literally made it a game plan to attack him, and it was crazy to me. Like, they were literally isolating him, going at him. I was like, that's not fair. That's not fair, man. Come on.
Hey, how about this? I don't know if the game plan was necessarily to attack him, even though they did. But they let him shoot today, and I think that was a game plan. They said, if you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me with jumpers. They let him take a ton of threes, 4 for 14 from the field. Everyone's going to talk about the double-double, the 15 assists and 0 turnovers. And I get it. I mean, that's amazing to see. Again, the potential is high for this kid, right? But 4-14 from the field. They needed him down the stretch to knock down.
He missed 3 straight shots.
They needed those shots down the way, and the Kings get a win where they were 5.5-point underdogs heading into the day. So I think you got to give the Kings a little bit of credit without their 2-star players there. And Davion Mitchell, just since he's taken over a starter's role, I think he's averaging like 25 points a game, 7 or 18 points a game, something like that. I mean, that's crazy.
25 points, 7 assists, 2 of 5 from beyond the arc. He had a lot of layups. And it was a nice thing to really watch him just explode. We always talk about if there's a second guy that can match Fox's speed with that first step, it's Davion. Because Davion has just such a quick step, man. Honestly, it's not fair to really, clown on Tyrese. It's hard to guard Davion as it is, but, give the man credit. That was everybody doing. Chai, Michael, Aaron, everybody in the comment section. Simon, MMA Locker Room. What's up, y'all? We miss you guys. We haven't been consistent. We apologize for all that, but I'm getting feedback and you're kind of freezing a little bit. Just give me your last thoughts before I let you go and just kind of let the fans just talk their shit.
Last thoughts. This is exactly what you want to see from this Kings team during the final stretch. You want to see a team that's gonna fight for wins, potentially squeak out some wins like this. The development of Davion Mitchell, what you have in the rest of this roster. I mean, we got to see a lot of Dante DiVincenzo tonight. That was great seeing him hit some deep 3-point shots and I like the honestly, even though they were misses, I like seeing the fact that Justin Holiday was being aggressive off those threes. Uh, just like Sabonis and Fox, we're most likely not seeing them for the remainder of the season. Let's go ahead and let Barnes take a seat, and let's really give the rest of the guys a look. And lastly, it's Chimezie Metu. I think Chimezie Metu coming out, I believe he was 6 for 6 to start the game for 18 points in just 10 minutes. He brought that spark off the bench, and I really like seeing Chimezie Metu. So my final thoughts are just this is exactly what you want to see from a team like this is aggressiveness and scrappiness to try and get these wins. And yeah, man.
And right now we're getting our asses beat because the Grizzlies are up 120-109 with 5:30 left. It was just a tie game. That's unfortunate because that was our lock of the day. My God, no John Morant. They just scored a 3-point shot. They're up 14 points. That's embarrassing.
You know what it is when the Nets get faced with playing at their tempo and they don't have the size, like they just get beat on the boards on those misses. Like they don't make every shot. As much as we want to say that they're making every shot, so there's only 2 players on that team. I mean, look at that. KD and Kyrie are both in their 30 points right now. Both have 30 points. They're combined for 60, and they're struggling everywhere else because no one else can make a jumper, and so they're missing and they can't get no boards. And Memphis has Anderson crashing, Jaren Jackson crashing, Clark crashing, Desmond Bain crashing. Like they have everyone on
Oh
their team.
my
I
God.
love Memphis. This is a lot of fun.
KD with another turnover. Well, that's the ball game, guys. We apologize for the lock of the game not falling through. It's 4:45, but they ain't coming back, man. There's no way. Hey,
Don't count out. It's the NBA.
hey, Vince. I appreciate you, big dog.
Yeah, man. Till next time,
Let's
guys.
let's
Peace.
uh let's hoop tonight though for sure.
Yeah, holla at me. What, like 2 hours? 8 o'clock?
Yep.
8:30?
Yep.
Show for sure. Hey, your hat's coming in Friday,
Yes,
baby.
sir. Let's go.
Friday.
Let's go. Boo. All right, man. That was Vince Miracle. Appreciate the love and support as always. Check out that Sack Kings Nation. Real nice hat there. Real sleek and nice and smooth with it. Again, the link is in the bio. Call in, man. I want to talk to you guys. And yeah, 125, 111. That is the game. 4 minutes left on Kyrie's birthday. Not looking good if you did bet that today. I don't feel that bad because I regretted, in a way, not taking the in play when they were down by a lot more in the first half. But then they made the run. I was like, oh, well, here come the Nets, right? Super powered offense, not very good on defense. And then the Grizzlies are just such a balanced, solid team, man. Like, they are scary because everything's just falling into place for the Grizzlies. And right now, they're just torturing this team. I get it. No Seth Curry, no Dragic tonight, but still, you got to win this game, especially if you're trying to solidify yourself as a top 6 teams in the East. And KD is just, well, he's smooth as hell, but still, 125, 115, 3:24 remaining in the fourth quarter. I hope they win the game. I don't think they will. That was a lock of the game. I apologize again. That was a Browning Bets well pick. Let's see what the other ones were. Real quick. Again, call in, guys. Line is open for you guys. We had okay, let's see. So we had the Sixers. Where are the Sixers at? I can't give you guys that name. I was blurred that out. T-Wolves money line, okay. That game already happened, right? Timberwolves. Oof. Yeah, so Timberwolves money line was the other well pick, and then the other one was the Sixers, but I can't tell you what side. But yeah, man. Shout out to Browning Betts, though. Check out his record. The guy's insane with it, especially for pre-bet games. I like to in-play things, but, a lot of fans don't have the luxury to just do in-play, so they rather just take the pre-bet and just go that way. But yeah, still down 10. Got the Staples Center. Joel Embiid about to go crazy tonight. Again, click the link, man. I'm trying to talk to people tonight. I know the comments are coming in, but we got to talk tonight, man. Hit the like button, man. Come on, let's get this video up. Hit the like button. That was crazy, though. Tyrese Haliburton had 3 shots. I think it was 3 down the stretch. He missed. He blew that layup, which was crazy. He couldn't believe it, right? And again, like, my problem isn't really him missing shots. It's him taking shots. He only took 14 shots tonight. And one of the things that I keep hearing, and I heard this from the Boston media when the Celtics played the Kings. That was a Friday night last week. I was at that game, and I was listening to this whole row of Celtic media just making fun, and obviously, of the Kings. And I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, are these guys serious? Do they even watch Kings basketball? Do they watch basketball besides the Celtics, who are balling, by the way? That's a dangerous team in the playoffs, but that's neither here nor there. Do they watch basketball? Tyrese, franchise player today. Draper, that's my guy. I like him, but this narrative out here that you build around Tyrese, no one ever said you build around Tyrese when he was with the Kings. Not one time. He's a good role player. He's a nice player, for sure. For sure. But he's not a franchise player. A franchise player is literally such a loose term nowadays. Everybody is a superstar. When superstar used to mean something, there's really only about 10 real superstars in the game of basketball. Like, there's a ton of all-stars, all-star level players. Again, this is always up for interpretation of how you want to label certain guys. But, franchise player, superstar, those are sacred words for, like, the top of the top of the top player, man. And Tyrese is nowhere near that level. Nowhere near that level yet. They loosely use that term like it's okay to use it when he hasn't earned the right to even get that type of, love and attention. It's crazy. 120, 130, 145 left. Damn it. But come on, man. We got to stop that nonsense. He's not a franchise player, man. Stop it. Malcolm Brogdon is a better player right now. We can argue that Chris Duarte is a better player too. Now will Tyrese be better next year? The following year? Probably. And he's making the All-Star team. I'm thinking to myself, who is he making the All-Star team over? Seriously. Kyrie's back full time. He's not better than Darius. And those final spots are literally like all type of players. It's not just scorers. So you got Kate Cunningham, Scotty Barnes, Evan Mobley next year. When's he going to make an All-Star team in the East? Seriously, think about those things. When? Harden got hurt, so that was an extra spot. Depending on what happens to Bradley Beal, that's another spot. Where is he making the All-Star team? Stop the nonsense. Davion Mitchell had a great game. 25 points, 7 assists. You got to love it. You got to love it. Metu had a hell of a game. Again, Metu's a player, and if he can just focus on just being consistent with that three-point shot, he is a very good rotational piece for any team. He's a guy that you just plug in. He does a lot of the good things, a lot of the dirty things that a lot of players don't want to do. He's smooth for his size, and it's still a 12-point game with 50 seconds left in this game. It's not happening, but, it's frustrating for sure. KD with the miss, and the Grizzlies get the rebound. That's it, man. John Morant is waving. He's waving goodbye. He's waving goodbye. That's crazy. Candid Rock, Candid Fob, what's up, man? Hope we bring Metu back. They got to bring him back, man. Why Trey Lyles shoot that shot? He was wide open. I wouldn't want him to shoot the shot, but They literally, I think they converged on Davion in the paint. He tried to attack, but they brought like a sneaky double. It was kind of like a, like a blitz, I think, if I recall correctly, at least. And he kicked it back out. They swung, and then Trey Lyles got the shot. At that point, you got to shoot the shot because at that point they had about 2-3 seconds left, and then off the rebound, miss, and Davion, sorry, who was it? Damian Jones hit that put back layup. Again, someone click the link. Let's talk some basketball. If not, I want to end this, man. Love the cap shield. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that, man. You got the degree right there from the University of Nevada, right there. You got the signed basketball right there. You got the Giannis book, right there. You got the De'Aaron Fox rookie card right there. You got those crossover culture shoes. And you got the rookie Kobe card. You got the Red Bull. You got the Kyle Lowry's up there. This way. Okay, right there. You got the Russell Westbrooks right there. You got the Mike Bibby and Steve Nash with the Mavericks right there. You got the best shoes ever. Second now, honestly. But the Air 34s, infrareds right there. The Spider Mitchells over there, right? Right there. You got the customs up there. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys. Kyrie on his birthday, 132, 120. Desmond Bane is going wild. The whole team is celebrating with him. The culture is so good right now for that team. Like, the culture is amazing. And that's what I want the Kings to be, right? Next year, to be the Grizzlies. It's possible. It literally is. Right now, the whole team is going crazy for Desmond Bane. John Morant, I mean, the entire team is. Post-game interview, you got to love the culture change, man. They did things the right way. Grizzlies win. Hell of a win. Again, I apologize for the lock of the day, but hey, man, this basketball, you got to give them credit. No John Morant tonight. Didn't matter. Blew them out by 12. So we still got the T-Wolves 92-90 with 9:45 or 9 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. We got the Thunder blowing out the Magic, two tankers right there, 97-81. Got the Mavericks up 69-63 against the Rockets. We know what's going to happen there. The spread on that game was, well, what was the spread on that game? It was -10. Well, they covered the spread probably. Then we got the Kings beating the Pacers. The Kings are plus 5.5. They were 5.5-point underdogs. And then we had the Knicks beating the Hornets. That's surprising, honestly. The Pistons beating the Hawks. That is crazy. The Hawks are -5, too. The Pistons are playing well as of late. You know, they lost to the Blazers. That was crazy, too. I had the Blazers just because I didn't play that game. I just felt like they were going to win the game. The Celtics beat the hell out of the Jazz. Wow, that's crazy. 125-97. The Warriors beat the Heat. That is nuts. That's a crazy win right there. They were -10, the Heat were. They were 10-point favorites, and they lost by 14. That's a 24-point shift right there. That's nuts. Oh, man. We're really close. We could be the Grizz, man. We could be the Grizz. How y'all doing? Oh, man. Again, Buddy was the best player on the Pacers tonight, but he had that key turnover that gave the Kings life. But you got to give him credit, too, because they still had a chance regardless. They were going to foul somebody. And then Davion Mitchell went for the 2 as opposed to the 3. They had about 25 seconds left in the game, and that was the right thing to do. And they were just going to play the time clock at that point, right? And you just got to give them credit, man. I think overall, though, box score, let's go back to that. Jeremy Lamb had a nice little game, 10 points, 2 of 5 from beyond the arc. He hit timely shots. I think that's always critical for Jeremy Lamb. That's the type of impact he's made this year so far. Dante, 31 points, 31 minutes, 11 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds. He does the little things, crashing the offensive glass and just getting those second chance opportunities, right? He's just such a good rebounding guard. And it scares me too because at any point, just having that ankles injury and having that surgery, at the same time, like I was gonna say, well, you can't play that reckless, but that's just who he is. Like that's what makes him Dante DiVincenzo, right? So you really can't hold him back and be like, oh, well, stop doing those type of things. I mean, that's what got you into the league. That's what got you to be a national champion in college, and that's just gonna get him another contract, right? Whether or not it's a bit reckless sometimes because, when you're jumping into dudes and you're going in there with the big guys to grab an offense rebound, you can land on someone's foot. But yet again, you really can't have that mindset, right? But man, it's crazy. Just think about how much contact he draws just off of doing little things like that. Uh, we didn't see Quetta, right? 0 minutes. He did have the jersey on though. No Justin, no Josh Jackson, no Maurice Harkless. Obviously, no Fox, no Sabonis tonight. Holiday, 22 minutes, 3 points. Harrison Barnes, 33 minutes, 11 points. Trey Lyles, 11 points, 22 minutes. Mad Man, 26 minutes, 3 of 4, 5 rebounds, 22 points. Career high. Hell of a game, man. I think it's career high, isn't it? I think it is, though. That was crazy. But had a good game. We had a good game, man. Anybody else want to join before we end the show? Again, hit the like button, man, or just like either way, let's go. You have a chance to, if Dante is playing well, like he can easily be your starting shooting guard. Davion could be your starting shooting guard next year, and we can go there, or they can draft one in the draft if they elect to go that way. There's a lot of options. It sure seems like they're going full in tank mode for the last, I don't know, 8 to 10 games, right? And at this point, it's the right thing to do in terms of logic. But y'all know me. If they win these games, they win these games. Like that's just what it is. Like it's just team no tank forever. But I do understand what they're doing. So I get it. The jokes are on, Twitter, Instagram, buddies on the Kings still making them lose. And that's crazy. It's crazy, man. Oh, man. You got to love it, though. Would you rather start Dante or Davion? It's a tough one. It just depends, like, who's shooting the ball better. If we get this Davion, then Davion. But if we get Dante shooting the ball well, and it's just tough. They're both deserving of it if those are the options. Now, if you go get Bradley Beal, or if you draft the rookie from Arizona, or if you draft somebody else, then then you go in that direction, and you still have a solid bench, right, with the 2 Ds. But they're making a case, and these are the games where it shows you a little bit of what's to come with an off season, a full off season for Davion as an NBA player, and better health for Dante, who is still trying to get his feet under him and really recover and get back to the form he was before he had that major ankle injury. You gotta go with that, and I get it, Leo. But yeah, man. But again, get your merch, man. Shoot or shoot. We gonna shoot tonight. Fulton, Hurley and Fulton, Sacramento. Gonna be there about 8:30 or somewhere around there. Games are always hot at that time, man. But that's pretty much it, man. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. We have a bunch of shorts on this channel. Make sure you guys like all the shorts. There's film sessions coming up. I just gotta finish this damn show, and which is taking up a lot of my time. But we gonna finish it. We gonna start rolling. Playoffs are coming in. We gonna do a lot of NBA coverage on this channel. Basketball Zone. Thank you guys so much. It's been fun, man. It's been fun. 110-109. The Kings beat the Pacers tonight, improved to 26-48, while the Pacers are 25-48. There it is. I'm back, man. Thank you guys. RP Gentry doesn't care about giving the ball to players with the hot hand. That's true. But Gentry won't be here. I just hope they make the right decision for a head coach. You know, there's names like Sam Cassell, which I wouldn't mind. Kenny Atkinson, which I wouldn't mind. But my guy is Juwan Howard. It's been Juwan Howard for damn near 2 years now. And when he, slapped the hell out of the coach, I was like, well, this is a time to buy low, right? Because a lot of people try to slander his name. And then when he had the moment with the kids from Tennessee, in the handshake line and he was hugging him, and one incident doesn't tarnish an entire body of work. Experience under Eric Spoelstra for about 6 years, I think. I think it's 6 years. Don't quote me on that. But definitely multiple years under that coaching staff. He took his chance with Michigan. Now they're in the Sweet 16. It's going to be fun to watch what they do. And the whole story between, Tennessee and Coach Barnes trying to recruit his son, and he almost chose Tennessee. That was insane to read that story. But Juwan Howard, man, he's going to get a shot in the NBA. Which team? What team is he choosing? And if they, win the whole thing, or if they keep advancing, his name is going to be a hot name. He's going to be a hot commodity, again, going into the offseason for multiple teams. And I just hope the Kings have a real process this time for a coach, and they don't just pick the first dude, unless it's Juwan Howard. But it's neither here nor there, man. Thank you guys so much. And on behalf of the entire CK family, Basketball Zone family, we'll see you on the next one. Peace. Peace.